11 games last night. Let's go coast to coast. Catch you up on the action from around the NBA. Starting with the Timberwolves. A little West Coast swing for them. They got a win in Portland. Anthony Edwards, 34 points. Jaden McDaniels iced the game with a lob to himself. Marc, how far can Ant take this Wolves team?
I got to see some fire. I got to see some fire from him. We know what kind of game he has, but 2 Western Conference appearances, no finals appearances. I got to see a killer mentality over this superstar.
I love this highlight, though.
That's amazing.
I mean, if you can, why not?
He also made 5 threes.
He did. Hey, how about Buzz City? They brought the heat to Chi-Town. They blew out the Bulls thanks to a huge third quarter. Shanae, can this team make the playoffs, not play in?
I'm sorry, I still
2016?
live in reality because they are 6 games back from the 6th spot, but they will make the play in and then hopefully make their way to the playoffs. Right now, I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but I like that their starting 5 had 16 threes. Concadipple, 21 points in 23 minutes. They are buzzing. Wait, what's the
Bulls are down bad, man.
Yeah, they are. But we looked at their roster at the trade deadline and could have told you that. All right, how about the Sixers, though? Joel Embiid back in the lineup after missing the last 5 games. He had that leg issue. 27 points in 26 minutes for him. Brian, what did he show you?
This was a really encouraging performance because, you just never know how he's going to look. He had great movement. He actually moved pretty well on defense, too, in rim protection. 20 points in the first half of this game. So picked up right where he left off that hot streak before he had to sit down with that knee issue.
Not to mention 32 from Tyrese Maxey. Shanae, you want some gumbo? Let's head to the
all day, every day.
DeJounte Murray, welcome back. He made his season debut, returning from that Achilles tear. Zion, though, he stole the show. Monster dunk, of course, en route to this one. Marc, what stood out to you?
Kudos to DeJounte Murray. It's been over a year since he played,
Absolutely.
and they put him back in the starting lineup. 13 points, had a few turnovers. But good for him to be back, especially with everything he's been going through, not only on the court, but off.
Absolutely. How about we go to Atlanta, friends? That's where Jonathan Kuminga.
Atlanta.
He was cooking in his debut.
Revenge game.
Sure, against the Wizards. Let's go to the first quarter here. Kuminga, though, gets it in transition. This is what you want to see, that athleticism on display here.
I mean, we knew that was there, but it's the smiles. We should have done a tracker of how many times he was smiling on the floor.
Yeah, exactly.
Evil smile, by the way.
Joy for him. And then Kuminga bringing the energy here off the steal. Oh, nice pass. And then for the slam.
The Wizards weren't smiling when they saw they had to wear those jerseys again.
The worst.
The athleticism. Later in the third here, Kuminga catches it in the corner, knocks down the triple. A few months back, Hawks fan Boozy shared a tweet with Kuminga. If the Warriors don't want him, the Hawks will take him. Well, the Hawks did. 27 points off the bench, and the Hawks get the win here as Kuminga steals the show. And the joy, right? That's probably that's the most important thing besides the bench points here. Marc, what did you think?
Ansi Soleil. Do you know who that is?
Ansi Soleil.
See before Soleil.
He's the general manager of Atlanta Hawks.
Oh, whoops, Lord. I thought we were going Latin.
He worked for the Warriors from 2022 to 25 and just got the GM job. So he had an inside track on what Kuminga could be for them. And Kuminga, as you said, I haven't seen him smile that much since his days with the G League Ignite. I expect him to take off. Quinn Snyder, I thought, did an outstanding job getting the most out of Jalen Johnson after he spent basically his first 2 years in the G League, and I expect him to get the same. Me and Malika might differ on this. I feel like there are some groans in the Bay Area over this, but Warriors fans will probably say, all right, let's see if he could do this for a string of games, because Kuminga will give you that punch, and maybe the next game.
It's an interesting situation here. So Jalen Johnson, who's probably contender for All-NBA, he gets hurt in the first quarter of this game. Hip injury. Hopefully he's okay, but might miss some time. That opens the door for an extra minutes for Kuminga, who plays basically the same position. I would not be surprised if Kuminga now goes into the starting lineup if Jalen Johnson misses some time. And so after everything that's happened to Jonathan Kuminga this year and over the last couple of years, he's finally back from injury, and he gets this remarkable opportunity. They need him. The Hawks are not tanking. They are trying to win. They don't have their draft pick. They now need some scoring, and this could be Kuminga's time here to show his value to not only the Hawks, but to other teams in the league.
In other words, Wendy and Marc, to me, this was a perfectly petty performance. Perfectly petty performance. Now, mind you, for a debut, typically it's not that great with the Atlanta Hawks, right? He had the best debut. I'm saying just contextually, this is the best debut since 2002. He had 27 points. Prior to that, that player scored like 32. So they've been waiting for someone that is excited to be here, that wants to perform. And then on top of it, the reason why I say, look at this, like the dap
Look
ups,
at that smile.
the smile.
Yeah.
I ain't seen that in a while.
How many teeth are there? After like all 32 or whatever, how many? All 24 were showing. It was not just what he did, it was how he did it. 3 for 4 from 3, multiple dunks, athleticism on display, comfortable.
And they run.
I see why some maybe Golden State Warriors fans would be like, oh.
This was Jonathan Kuminga. This is the potential that he always had. This is the flashes that he's always shown. And it is great to see a player who has that, to be able to put that on display. Good for Jonathan Kuminga. We are super glad to see him back on the floor.
NBA